suppose what I could do, now that I think about it, is do some home workouts in the afternoon and do my runs in the morning. See, there you go. Now I'm thinking. Hello, gang. Welcome back to Mark's 60 Plus Fitness Journey. I just wanted to touch bases here in this video on muscle confusion. It's always a good idea to keep your muscles guessing as to what you're doing, to keep them adapted, always adapting and growing. It's a tendency that we get into to do the same workouts over and over and over again. The same exercises, the same number of sets, the same number of repetitions, same time of day. It's a good idea to change that up periodically to keep the muscles confused, and they'll continue to adapt and grow. So I'm going to show you the way I do it now, and this is just one form. This morphs for me continually throughout a year. Now let me show you one cycle here. Here I've got a 3-week cycle. I kind of like to use 3 weeks. It could be anything really, but no less than a week or two, but 3-4 weeks would be great. So in this particular one, this is the one I've been doing lately, and I'm going to end this week, was a shoulder biceps in the morning, followed by cardio and low heart rate run. The next workout was back and hamstrings. No biceps, strictly back and hamstrings. Followed by, in the afternoon, a cardio session of high intensity running, usually intervals or something like that. And then my third day was chest and triceps. And again, in the morning, I'm doing these early in the morning. And in the afternoon, I'd follow up with some cardio, low heart rate running. And then the fourth day in this particular cycle was legs, and it would be focused on quads and calves. And on this particular day, I wouldn't do any running. I would walk instead, get a lot of walking in. That works great on this day. So now, once I get used to this, I'm going to modify this next week, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, so this is going to be my next 3-week cycle of muscle confusion. It's just a little bit different. So let me show you what I've got here. My next 3 weeks, I'm going to combine shoulders and chest into one day. And I'm going to focus on shoulders first because I need more work on shoulders and less work on chest. But no tricep work here at all. And I'm going to continue on this day in the afternoon to do cardio and running, low heart rate. Now let me mention, I'm still going to do these in the morning because that works out better for me schedule-wise. The next day, I'm going to have back, just back, but this time I'm going to go heavy on rows and lat pulls and less so on pull-ups. I forgot to mention on my previous cycle, my back day was pull-up intensive. This is going to be rows and lat pull intensive. And I'll follow that up in the afternoon with a cardio HIIT session, except in this HIIT session, I'm going to focus on shorter bursts, shorter amount of time actually doing HIIT, but very intense. So it'll be like sprints, 1/10 of a mile, 50 yards, something short, 20 seconds or so, and then resting in between fully. And the third day is going to be strictly arms. It's just going to be triceps, biceps, and hamstrings. I left my G out there, hamstrings. And on this day, it's going to be a cardio in the afternoon, and it's going to be intervals. It's kind of like a HIIT session, only the efforts are going to be longer. So like 8 by quarter mile, 4 by half mile, something like that is what I usually do, no more than a total of 3 miles. So that's just a little bit longer version of this HIIT. And then the last day is going to be my leg day. I'm not going to modify my leg day too much. This is strictly still going to be quads and calves. Here in this 3-week cycle, I may be heavy on squats, whereas the previous 3-week cycle, I may be heavier on other movements like V squats or hack squats, sissy squats, something like that. But leg day is basically going to remain the same. And I'm still not going to run on leg day. I prefer to walk, and that's a nice low impact way to get some calories expended during the day. So this would be my next cycle. And you know, there's no law about how this stuff's supposed to work. So my suggestion is, as you move along, feel free to experiment. A lot of people think that if you're going to do chest workout or shoulder workout, you should do triceps on that day, and that kind of makes sense. But I say change it up and do arms on a single day. If you do back, it seems logical to do your biceps on that day, but don't. Give your arms your own day in this particular cycle, just to give them full attention. The point being, don't be afraid to change it up. Experiment, work, and see how it works for you. Everybody is unique and has their own sense of what they know to work and not work. If my schedule was such that I could do my resistance workouts in the afternoon, I probably would. It's just I don't like going to the gym in the afternoon, too crowded. I suppose what I could do, now that I think about it, is do some home workouts in the afternoon and do my runs in the morning. See, there you go. Now I'm thinking. And the home workout is way different than the gym workout, so that again plays into the muscle confusion theory. So I just want to present this and get your mind thinking about muscle confusion and not doing the same thing day in and day out, just to keep your muscles guessing and keep them adapting and growing. So there you go. And as always, if you appreciate my content, please help me out by hitting the like button, clicking that subscribe button, and telling your friends. I do appreciate you stopping in, and until next time, go get 'em. Mark out.